It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille.
Just about ready to get underway here in game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports. Brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing Los Angeles. You take a look at Los Angeles. A successful outing in game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Muhammad. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Rudez in at the 3 slot. Now here's Rose. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Rose kicks to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Rondo dishes to Stevenson. Here's LeBron.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here is McGee following the miss by Derrick Rose. Stevenson drives in right through the D for the layup. Stevenson's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rose against Nash. That doesn't go either for Rose.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Kicks it to Muhammad. Latre. Another miss by Minnesota.
Look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Rondo passes to Stevenson. Rose against Nash. Rose attacking, and he goes in for the dunk. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And here's what he had to say.
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Rose. Pass to Rudez. Trying to find Muhammad. Gets it to him. And here we go. Stevenson into the hoop.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
The Timberwolves trail. Now Rose. Goes up on the wing. That's short off the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it. Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Now here's Rose. He dishes it to Gibson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Nash kicks to McGee, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Ricky Rubio checked in for Derrick Rose.
Ricky Rubio.
The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's Rubio penetrating. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Nash. They grab their own miss. McGee dishes to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. That's good from Nash on the assist by James. 6 points for Nash.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Muhammad. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
LeBron drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
There's no question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Rubio outside. Can they get it? Almost, but it goes out. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles leads by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got JaVale McGee. And Stevenson is out there with LeBron James. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Nash in at the point.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Rubio against Rondo. Jang a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by James. With this quick break on the floor, let's highlight the sweetest shooting big men in basketball. Look at their numbers in the regular season. Number 1, JaVale McGee.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
Here's Rudez. And it's Rubio penetrating. McGee with the block.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Zhang with a screen on Nash. Dishes it to Pekovic. Here's Dang. Nash with some nice D.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Nash comes with the double team. Zhang, soft touch off the glass. Zhang's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Stevenson against Zhang. The pass to Nash. Can't get it to go. Good D by Rubio.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Pekovic missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Rondo.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with the feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Rose comes in for Damian Rudez. Just 4 to shoot. Good. McGee's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Nash comes with the double team. Garnett goes in. Good on the 13-footer. Garnett's got his first points of the game.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it. Beautiful pass by Steve Nash.
The 11-footer. McGee with the block. And here we go. Stevenson.
Woo. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Garnett with the screen for Rose. The 19-foot shot. Muhammad, no luck.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
McGee with the block. There's the lob to the hoop. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Good. Rose has got his second basket.
Rose, assisted by
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for James. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Drilled it. What is the clock here? All zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Gotta have big-time nerves to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal taking a look at the Lakers. They're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dance Team.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
On the court for Minnesota, Derrick Rose is out there with Muhammad. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Towns, and it's Rudez in at the 3. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Let's call him a speed merchant. I mean, he was a blur going in for that throwdown.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. It's tipped. And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. And the jam by Rajon Rondo.
Climbing the ladder for the 360. That's major bounce right there.
Yeah, Clark, he was sky high on the finish.
And how about the athleticism, coordination, and obviously a lot of confidence to pull something like that off.
And Muhammad kicks to Rose. That one rolling around and rims out.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down. That was the 3rd straight high percentage lift this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do that.
Minnesota coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Rudez. Gets an open look and hits. Rudez has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Nash outside. McGee a screen. Stevenson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Miller's checked in for Muhammad.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The Timberwolves have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Some nice numbers for Gibson. He's got 8 points and 1 steal as well.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Rajon Rondo.
And both free throws good from Rondo.
2 shots.
Timberwolves trail by 21. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Gibson kicks to Rudez. Shot clock at 6. Rose attacking, and that one's good. Rose has got 6.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Tries it from 9, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Miller against Nash to the inside. Here's Gibson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Nash, the pass to Stevenson. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
That's his second personal foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Nash dishes to McGee. 6 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one is on town.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from McGee.
Talk about great numbers for McGee. 8 rebounds and 4 block shots. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
And it's Miller penetrating. Outside Rose. Offensive rebound. Here's Gibson. And the rejection by LeBron. Upside Rondo. And he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
I enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Rose, and he gets it to go. Garnett's got his second bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The drive by LeBron.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Timberwolves have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. There's a good screen. Here's Rubio. Rebounded by McGee.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Towns. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He hits both from the stripe. LA's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. McGee is screen.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the East.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
For Los Angeles, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Free throw drops for Nash.
2 shots.
We've seen Nash getting it done. He's got 11 points and 7 assists. He's been passing it around you or shooting it over. Either way.
And they're not sure whether to stick tight or really to try and defend the pass.
Nash against Rubio. Feeds to Rudez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Hernandez has got his third bucket of the night. The drive by Rondo. Stevenson outside. Here's the three. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Rubio left side. Got it off in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Los Angeles leading by 23. We've got Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo is out there with Nash. And it's LeBron James. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. LeBron kicks to Stevenson. Muhammad with the steal. The feed now to Towns. The drive by Rubio. And that one's good. Pekovic. Pekovic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota. From deep. James, no good.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And Towns gets it to go.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Wasted no time on that one. 20 points for LeBron.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He said their plan was run their offense through Gibson. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Nash. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Muhammad.
What a game for LeBron. 8 rebounds, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Mark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And both free throws, good for James.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And it's Rubio penetrating Gibson. Shot is off. Good D by James.
And they've got a big lead. Not just...
Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Nash's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down. Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Rubio against Rondo. Pekovic with a screen on Rondo. Rubio the pass to Gibson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Garnett comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. Levine's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Rose. That is good.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Garnett against Stevenson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And it had to be seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
That's his third personal foul.
The first one falls. Damian Rudez is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Levine nails both of them. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Nash outside. Nash with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Los Angeles.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LeBron James. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's Miller penetrating. Garnett. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Pass to Levine. 13 feet away. Here's Garnett. And the rebound goes to Nash. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. Here's McGee. The offensive rebound. Rondo dishes to Nash. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, the playoffs are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs.
We've got a capacity crowd in a sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
And that last replay courtesy of Tia. Rose dishes to Muhammad. The 11-footer and the rejection by James. Here's Rondo, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Rudez kicks to Rose. The feed to Gibson. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Rose goes in. Rose can't get that one to fall.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Dishes to Muhammad. Bounces high off the rim.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The drive by James. It's deflected. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Rose. From 18 feet away. Pushing it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Nash can't get it to go.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Kept alive. Towns. He nails it. No timeout.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And that one's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
McGee the pass to Stevenson. And Gibson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Second chance shot, and James with the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Rose dishes to Towns. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what do you have to say?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Rose goes in. Towns kicks to Rose. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Muhammad. It's good. This time the assist for Rose. And that's now 6 points for Shabazz Muhammad. Here's James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Los Angeles, they have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw drops for James. Timberwolves trail by 5. And Rubio kicks to Towns. McGee with the block. The drive by James. That's good. LeBron's got 11.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And he just big boyed right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. It's rebounded by Towns.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And stolen by LeBron.
That's a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Cannot hit. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Gorgie Dang is out there, Pekovic. And it's Rudez in the Petrucci. That's the block to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
The drive by Rubio. Pekovic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul. He was converting the easy bucket.
Pekovic. At the line for 2.
Free throws good from Pekovic.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And finished off by LeBron.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Nash from Rubio. Rudez has got his second basket of the game. And stolen by Jang. And here we go. Muhammad into the hoop.
About the sharp steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Rubio kicks to Rudez. 14 feet away. And the shot falls short this time. Here's James. Minnesota with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And the jam by Rajon Rondo.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Rubio against Nash. Rubio the pass to Pekovic. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Timberwolves making a switch. Rose is checked in. 5 on the clock. The drive by Rubio. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
James lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead for Minnesota. They've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Muhammad, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The shot's good from McGee.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Rubio against Nash. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. James right side. It's Nash with the drive. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Way too many shots in close. And he's got to get his guys down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Garnett comes in for Jang. Rose dishes to Towns, and it comes off the screen and shoots it through.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hit.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And stolen by Nash. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
The drive by Rubio. And Rose wide open. He shoots. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Give an assist there, not just for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's LeBron. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 9. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. And the shot is good. Garnett's got his first points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job with the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees. He looked a little hobble out there for a moment.
LeBron James.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Rose. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped to Rose. And so he makes both from the line. LeBron James on the wing. And so that's the end of the first half. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how were you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy at all. We're just flying around helping each other defensively, and we're able to get stops and we're able to execute offensively.
A disruptive defense, always dangerous. LeBron, thank you. Kevin?
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've played exactly like they'd expected to, given the first 2 games. They're just 1 half away from taking what would almost certainly become an insurmountable 3-0 lead in the series. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
All right, target setter, coming up the court now.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as they get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup.
What a game for LeBron. 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Mark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. They've got Rajon Rondo. And Stevenson is out there with Nash. And it's LeBron James. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle.
No, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Rose. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Los Angeles leading by 6. Oh, and Stevenson.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. James misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
The shot's good from Nash. Nash has got 9.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. There's the pick. McGee with the block.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play. Timeout. Start it.
Minnesota calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great, thanks for the report, Doris. Rose attacking.
Foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
That's his second.
First one falls for him.
Looking at the game, Rose has been having. He has 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
Taking
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. LeBron passes to McGee. Clock at 6. Here's Rondo. Again, Los Angeles.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Rose kicks to Towns. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. Stevenson with it. Now guarded by Gibson. 14 feet away. Kicks it out to James. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes to come off the clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
And it's Rudez missing.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the board is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that's spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Muhammad dishes to Rudez. And Gibson kicks to Rose. Gibson the screen. Shoots off the screen. Rose, no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And there's a goal on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Towns. And Miller's subbed in for Muhammad. James kicks to Rondo. The leader, shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Miller outside. Pekovic with the screen on Rondo. And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Pekovic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And guys, let's get your team for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Gibson. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Rose. But they recover it. Here's Rondo. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 14 points for Rajon Rondo.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been
time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Rubio. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Pekovic with a screen, and Rubio kicks to Garnett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The free throw good from Kevin Garnett. And both free throws good from Garnett. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Feeds to Nash. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Garnett wide open. Sinks the 15-footer. Garnett's got 6 points.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 15. Rubio outside. The 17-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Rubio's got 5.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles leads by 13. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. With the blue vans will come, we throw the work in the can and run. With the plans with to get funded, stay set to achieve this goal. Los Angeles leading by 13. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Ricky Rubio is out there with Miller. And it's Rudez in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Gorgie Dane.
Here's Miller. Chang, a screen. Miller, the pass to Dang. And stolen by LeBron. Throws it up high.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Rubio dishes to Towns. Pass to Rudez. Chang, a screen. And Rubio kicks to Chang. Towns, the pass to Dang. Shot is off. Good D by Stevenson. A slam dunk by Rondo.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Pass to Towns. Jang dishes to Rubio. Here's Rudez. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nash outside. He kicks to Stevenson. Back to Nash. Goes back up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
We've seen Nash getting it done. 13 points now and 3 great steals. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Some changes for Minnesota. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jang, and it's Muhammad in for Miller. Gibson with the screen on Nash. Rubio, terrific design on the pick foot. He lays it in.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
They get it again. Here's LeBron, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is on time. He makes the first. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Timberwolves.
LeBron James at the line for two.
And so he hits both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
That's good.
This guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
The shot's good from McGee.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
LeBron James. That's his
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Minnesota, Derrick
Rose hits them both.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunity.
Here's James. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 25 points for LeBron.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Got a piece of it. 4 on the shot clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Shot clock at 3. Here's Stevenson. It's blocked. They retain possession. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Timeout call.
Timeout. Start it.
Minnesota calls timeout. Look at LeBron James.
Okay,
He's
fans,
really been
put your
playing
hands
well.
together.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Towns. A tad short, but it's good on the front iron.
Really nice work inside there. We'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
2 minutes.
Nash outside. Takes it off the glass. Nash has got 6 in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the jump by James.
Yes,
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
And it's Rose penetrating, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. Garnett comes in for Josh Gibson. Levine's checked in for Kenyon Reeves. And Miller subbed in for Rose.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Rondo. Here's McGee. And a wide open look for James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Los Angeles.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement. You're right.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. And the way he rebounded, he surely for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Levine passes to Miller. He feeds it to Levine. Looking to end the run, and Garnett misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And the Timberwolves with possession. Over to the left wing. No good from Rudez. Nash outside. From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations, LeBron, on this win. What were the contributing factors to how well this team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, try to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
His highlight reel is something to watch, guys. I mean, he just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.